Overhead rates in Oracle Cloud's cost accounting. Hi, I'm Linus, and in today's video you will learn how you can create an overhead rate in Oracle Cloud's cost accounting. For that, let's jump right into a demo environment. We are in here as Casey Brown, again as a cost accountant, and then we go into the supply chain execution area and into cost accounting. And what we want to do first now is search for one of our existing and unpublished cost scenarios. So go here to the task panel on the right, click on Manage Cost Scenarios, and in here we want now to search for the scenario that I created in the last video, where we also have our resource rating. So this was the scenario, and clicking here on the action button, we will now go in and manage overhead rates. We don't have any overhead rates in here just yet. So what we want to do is click on the plus symbol here. This opens this view here where we can put in our information. As you will probably remember from the overview video, overhead rates can be either for a plant, where we have everything that is related to the whole facility, such as electricity and water, or we have work center overhead. If you click on work center overhead, you not only have to select the work center, but also a resource type for either equipment or labor. Just to switch again back, if you have the plant overhead, you can select an item category or item, but both of them are not required. They are grayed out right now because I didn't put a plant in. Let's select Seattle, and they become enabled. But realize you don't have a required field there. So you could go in some more granularity, but here we don't have required fields. For work center, the system wants to know, well, what work center are we talking about? Let's say, for example, this is the base server assembly, and the resource type will be labor. Now, what we want to do is add a line down here. So click on plus. Now, first it will ask us for a cost element. I'm not really happy with what they have set up here in the demo instance. I would rather have something like equipment for labor, like the extra gloves that we are wearing or the uniforms. I'm sure I can't really find it right now, so let's just select something. Default. Click on OK. And the expense pool will be the same, not really matching here. Let's just select the facility. It doesn't really make sense that way because it's set up pretty randomly in these demo environments. Again, this is something that you don't have to do usually. It's people like me doing it, so the cost accountant consultants. When we implement the software for the first time, then we define these different cost elements and expense pools, and then we usually set it up a little differently than it is in these demo environments. So if you need my personal help with that, setting them up correctly, just reach out to me using the link below. And for now, we just select these random values here, and we can select an absorption type if either fixed or a percentage. Let's say, for example, we want a 5% overhead percentage as absorption for this combination here. Now you can go ahead and save and close. And whenever you have your transactions and anything happens in the, for example, a standard cost rollup that we will see in the later videos, then you will see that the system calculates this overhead for this cost center, for the resource type labor, for the expense pool that we just saw, and everything like we set it up automatically for you every time you run it. And again, you will see all these things coming together in the end-to-end scenario where we combine standard costing with manufacturing a finished good. Before we get into that final scenario though, I want to show you one more thing. And these are the overhead accounting rules. A very big topic that I'll try to condense down for you so you can learn it in 5 minutes. So see you in the next video. Make sure to watch the full course here on panemir.com completely for free.